There is a wonderful case study about MSA, Measurement System Analysis, and the example directly it is embedded in Minitab and Minitab version number 17. You will find this example. You can try out, and this is going to be very, very interesting. They have given an example for education. Let's find out how we can retrieve that example freely, right? You can go to stat, of course, you can go to quality tools, and then you have attribute agreement analysis, right? I click on this. We don't have a data yet. You can have a click on help menu, right? In the help menu, basically it talks about attribute agreement analysis. And when you have a attribute agreement analysis, when you have good or bad or a scale like 1 to 10 or anything like, the discrete data or attribute data, the data which you can quantify, classify or count, you can use attribute agreement analysis. How to do that is also bit of navigation tips like stat, quality tools, agreement analysis. But we also wanted to take an example, so you can find it here. An educational testing company is training 5 new appraisers for the return portion of the 12th grade standardized essay test. The appraiser ability to rate the essay consistent with the standard need to be assessed. Each appraiser rated 15 essays on a 5-point scale. So 5-point scale start with the -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Or you can change this scale. For example, let's say if you don't want minus, you can change it to 1 to 5 also as well. I will retain the same thing. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So this is the example is given about essay MTW. We can take this example. I'll tell you how to take this example called MTW. And here we are going to take the attribute as a rating. And then we are going to take that sample and appraiser. We are going to introduce known one. We are going to take the attribute. So let's do it. So I'm just closing this file and I'll also cancel this. Go to file, open worksheet, and you will find look in Minitab sample data folder. In look at Minitab data folder, you will find something called, this is the file we are going to look, essay. Just click here, just go to essay. So this is the file, right? Which is, there are a lot of files are there, and we are going to take essay, open up. Now this is there. So you can see different appraisers are there. And these appraisers, for example, 6 different appraisers. You have in each 6 different appraisers, you have this samples, like each sample has been given. You can see each appraiser, there are 15 samples been given, right? So 15 sample is given to each of these appraisers, and then the rating. So here given the rating, right? And then what is the master? Here we can say attribute or master or teacher review. For example, the essay one, the person, the Simpson says that the sample one, and he says two, and the same master says two. That means a two right decision, right? And the same thing, second sample been given, and then rating is -1 is 1. That's correct. And but here if you see the sample 3, rating is 1, but according to master it is 0, right? It's slightly conflicting, right? How to do the attribute agreement analysis? So you just go to stat, of course, quality tools, and attribute agreement analysis. So here everything been stacked into one column, right? So attribute, here we can say attribute column. So here the attribute is for us. So here we can put like the rating is the attribute for us, because 1 to 0, -2 to +2 rating you have. Sample, I'm going to take C2. Appraiser, I'm going to take appraiser. So these 3 has been filled, and then known or standard, I'm going to say master. So all 4 column I have put. In the attribute, I'm going to have selected rating, samples, and appraiser and master. And then you can just, if you want to give a name and all that, you can give. And this is if you wanted to calculate kappa value and all that. If you wanted to display that desired agreement and table, that you can do. And then graph is same, like the same usual graph. And then if you wanted to store any value, percentage of assessment agreement between this one, if you wanted to store, you can do that. I'll select that. UK. So it has given a beautiful analysis that the uh, if you look at Dunson is that this is the accuracy of 53, and then you have 86 for highest, and then you have 100% for Hulmus, and then it goes like this, right? So this is one. So kappa value is zero point 0.7 is considered to be good. So for example, let's say I'm just giving 70%. So according to that standard, so these appraisers are okay. I mean, these four appraisers are okay. These appraiser need to be retrained as such, right? You may ask that why it is given only one, because we are not compared within themselves. We have directly compared there with the master. That's the reason you will find only one. Usually you will find within the appraiser with the master, right? Maybe I'll change it to master here. So that's the reason you can find detail. Now we'll quickly do that, sanity check to find out how this percentage has been calculated. This is confidence interval. For example, 95% confidence interval that we can take, but we can just see how 53 it has come, right? Very simple. What I'm doing it, I'm just taking all of this data. So copy all of these column, copy, Control C, and opening up the Excel. Here, what I will do, I will just paste this value here. Okay. Now I have done it. So now what happened? So I will say the ratio. I mean, the result I will put. What the result is that both should match. So rating, the person who is the student and master, maybe I'll call it a student or something. Okay. And master should match. So in this case, both are equal. It is true. If not, I'm gonna give false. So for example, in this case, you can see here, this is all true, this is all false. Okay. So I'll give some rating to it, right? So rating, what the rating? Anything false, we're gonna say 0%, right? So I will just copy paste, and then anything true, that means it's 100%. Either only one binary decision we have, right? Either 100% or 0%. We go to the last column, go back here, and then Control V. So I have done it. Now let's do that quick pivot table to find out the percentage. Right? What I will do, Control A, select the table, insert pivot table. I'm going to keep it in the existing field, right? So I'll keep it here example and give OK. Now what I will do, a rating, I'll keep it the rating. With this rating, I don't need a sum value. I need an average value. I'll take a quick look. And then I'm going to go with the appraisal. Okay. Now you see this value and the one which is given by Minitab, right? It will 100% match, right? Maybe I'll just see that. So what the value we got? The first value, go back to Minitab, go back to graph. The first value we got. Okay, we can add the data labels. So data labels, we can add it. Okay, 53, 86 and all that, right? So the same value, 53.33. You see 53, 86.67. It's matching. And then you have 100, and then you have both hundreds you have, and then 93.33 is amazing, right? So it is 100% matching. This is how we can cross verify this value using Excel also as well. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe the channel. You have a wonderful day.